Good evening and welcome to Maple Grove. It's boys lacrosse. The Crimson hosting the Rogers Royals, two of the top teams in the Northwest Suburban. Steve Thompson along with Dan Ficken, and this is a big game late in the season for both teams, Dan.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, Maple Grove's already taken a loss to Centennial, and they've won 3 since, but, they're still one of the powerhouses in the league. Rogers, on the other hand, has built a pretty good record. It's even 5-1, but they got beat by Armstrong, and this will be their second big test to see if they can crack the top 2 in this conference for the first time in their history.
And you're looking at one of the Rogers Royals getting ready for the game. And there's no doubt Rogers led by Josh Running. 23 goals, 13 assists. He's the real deal.
He really is. It was fun talking to his coach. He said that this kid has played every position in lacrosse except goalie, and he's good at all of them, and we thought he'd be pretty good at goalie too. They work between attack and midfield. Coach Ficken will move him back and forth between the two. But he's got speed, moves, good defense, and as you can see, he can put the ball in the net.
Yeah, and Maple Grove, great balance as well. And Rory Scanlon, a key guy for them, leading them in goals. But as I pointed out, great balance up and down their lineup.
Oh, yeah, they've got 2 20-goal scorers, and then it goes down the lineup. Everybody gets a shot, but Rory's got a great quick shot. It really makes a big difference. He can get it off very fast. He's also got some good moves, good leadership, controls the ball well, and moves it, obviously, with 10 assists there. So the junior tackman is having a good year, and we'll see what he does tonight.
All right, should be a good one. Rogers at Maple Grove, boys lacrosse, coming up here on CCX.
CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is now available on Roku and Apple TV. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including daily newscasts and full sporting events. To find the app, go to the store and search CCX and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. Now available on Roku and Apple TV.
CCX Media is the first place you go for local news and sports. But did you know you can sign up for those stories to go straight to your inbox on our website? Simply go to ccxmedia.org. Click on the subscribe button, and from there choose which notifications you want to receive. Then we'll send your favorite CCX Media news, sports, and city events straight to your inbox. Sign up now at ccxmedia.org.
Final words of encouragement from the head coaches, Joe Weichert for Maple Grove, the Crimson in their home white, and Kyle Ficken for Rogers. They're on the road in black. White numerals, maroon numerals over on the Maple Grove side. Easy for me to read. I couldn't be happier.
You better not mess up this.
That's right. I've got no excuses tonight. I've called a lot of games this spring where it is white uniforms with gold numerals, really hard to see in the sun. By the way, great weather for a lacrosse game as well.
You betcha. We really deserve this. This is an important game right here. This is the powerhouse of the conference for the past few years, playing an upstart here. The Rogers Royals coming in with a really good record. They lost in overtime to Wayzata, and they lost to Armstrong, who is currently has 1 defeat, but is a really, really good lacrosse team. And looking for a chance to contend. Now they have Maple Grove tonight, and then they got Centennial next week, or the rest of this week. If they win those 2 games, they can pretty much be in the driver's seat. Maple Grove, on the other hand, they've already lost to Centennial, but a win against Rogers and a win against Armstrong would get the job done for them.
And here we go. Marganeau for Maple Grove steps in. for the all-important draw at Ty Cassidy for Rogers. And we are just about ready to go. Maple Grove will defend the goal down to our right. Hale Farniak, save percentage just shy of 70%. Here's a good battle to start this one. And I think both these teams know what's on the line. This is going to be a physical one tonight, Dan.
It will be a physical one tonight. They're going to run out every ground ball. They're going to fight for all the faceoffs. And both these teams are excellent on faceoffs, both above 70% winning percentage.
So here come the Royals. Kanzler finally picks up the ground ball, and Rogers will move into the attack zone. By the way, their goalie, Hunter Stolba, defending the goal down to our left as Rogers sets up way outside. Once again, in black, white numerals. The Royal blue helmets and shorts for the game here tonight. They've got a breeze at their back here in quarter number 1 as they set it up. They get it to the X. Now to the near side, Reinbold. There's a shot, goes just wide. From out on top, that was ripped by Running. We talked about Running, 23 goals, 13 assists. Got it in a pretty good spot, missed it wide.
Well, both teams here can score goals, both prolific, both scoring over 11 goals a game. But the defense between these two teams is wonderful. Maple Grove is giving up less than 5 goals a game, whereas Rogers is only giving up 7 goals a game. So that's just going to make it physical.
Stankov picked up the ground ball, ran it all the way down the field. Now Maple Grove's going to set it up as they get into the attack zone for the first time tonight. Landon Baki swung it to the outside, and now they get it to the middle of the field, and Tyler Steinkoff, sophomore. Maple Grove has an 8th grader, Brady Marcus, playing on the back end defensively. That's quite an achievement at a big school like this for an 8th grader to get playing time in any sport. It's really a big deal. Here's another ground ball. Big hit out there, and Rogers is going to go a man down.
Yep. A little bit too much aggressiveness. Nothing really wrong with the hit or the methodology, just a little too much forward motion going into it. So he'll sit for a minute.
And that's Owen Kanzler. Kanzler's going to take a knee. The Crimson are going to get it back. And picking up the ball is Connor Edlin, 3 goals, 5 assists near the middle of the field. Just a couple of minutes into quarter number 1, we are scoreless here at Maple Grove. Once again, some high clouds, breeze out of the northwest as we get started. Once again, the goaltender Stolba wearing number 4. Stolba's numbers aren't bad, not as gaudy as the Maple Grove keeper, Farniak. And there's a shot and a goal. Maple Grove, man up. They cash in. They lead at 1-0.
22, Josh Steinkopf gets his 21st goal of the year. Strelka kind of got it caught in between the wickets there, didn't get the basket down in time. But Mr. Steinkopf was not that far out either. So good setup, good shot. That's where Maple Grove likes to play. They like to play in the middle. And they'll push it as much as they can into the middle.
He goes down low, beats the goaltender there. Stolba, 1-0. Josh Steinkopf, the senior, and it's 1-0, and we've got a whistle on this face-off, and they're going to give it to Maple Grove. I think there was a violation in there by Cassidy.
Legal procedure.
Oh, they're going to give it, actually, the procedure against Margano, and now Maple Grove goes on the defensive as Rogers grabs it. They get it to their main guy out on top. Running sets it up for Rogers, swings it to the near side. Tommy Farron, a sophomore. And on their first trip into the attack zone, they did get a look, and they got it to Running from the outside. He got a shot away. It just went wide.
Well, both teams play exceptionally good defense. One of the ways you play defense is by controlling the ball and not letting the other team have it. And that's a good strategy for both teams.
There's a shot blocked down in front. Quick shot there by Pearson. And now we got a ground ball. Rogers going to hang on. Rogers going to come to the near side and set it up. Tie Reinbold. Reinbold getting harassed there. Good defense by Brady Marcus. Steps into the middle. Shot goes wide. Oh, he got a good look.
Boy, he did get a good look. Came out of the right-hand side there. Had a nice juke move and got open for a good shot right in front.
Here's another chance for Rogers off the post, ringing the post there. Carson Oberson. Oberson stepped in front, and that drew iron. Rogers is going to hang on. They're going to get it back to the middle of the field and running. Running's going to make his move. Get to the outside, spin right back into the middle, trying to get a shot away. And then puts it on the ground. Ground ball. Maple Grove the advantage here. Nice move by Running to elbow the guy out of the way. Ty Reinbold picks it up. Right back on the ground. Comes to the near side. Maple Grove bats it into the middle, and now the Crimson pick it up on the run. Good play there is Sillerud. Sillerud down the middle, tried to scoop it in front, and it's grabbed right back by Rogers. So maybe not the best idea there, Dan.
Nah, they didn't have the numbers there, but, should have pulled it back out of control. They didn't see a clear shot open there, but nice transition, nice movement by the Maple Grove Crimson. They weren't wasting any time, and I like that. Be aggressive, go after it.
And here comes Rogers again. Tommy Farron, sophomore. They work it on the left, now goal line extended. Trying to get out in front, Ben Keel. Keel put it on the ground. Good aggressive defense. Boy, Maple Grove doesn't give you a lot of breathing room.
They do not. They've always had aggressiveness. Any team that you watch them play, basketball, hockey, they're all aggressive.
In on goal and a save there by Farniak. Farniak's going to long clear. Nice catch on the run. That was beautiful. Sillerud. Sillerud is shot in a goal. An assist to the goalkeeper. Maple Grove leads it 2-0. They went right down the field.
One of the better the long sticks in the state. Sillerud here. Just you see him get the ball. It takes off. And just any long stick, when they get a chance to take a shot, they're going to take it. And the velocity of the ball coming off that big, tall stick is immense. And he puts them up by 2 goals now.
Time of the goal, 4:47, quarter number 1. That long clear isn't easy.
No. Well, we're kind of finding out that Mr. Farniak is a pretty good goalie all the way around. Not only keeping it out of the net, but moving the ball down the field.
Another good battle on this draw. They're locked up in the middle of the field. No one can gain control. Who's going to pop out of there? Finally getting body position in the ground ball. Rogers trying to scoop it up, and they do. The Royals have it. And gaining control there finally was Mena. And then right back on the ground, grab and a shove from behind. Another ground ball ensues. It's finally picked up by Rogers, but I think Maple Grove's going to get it back here. They are.
Yeah. Pushing behind with possession, and no, not really.
Picked off, Oberson. Oberson goes to the outside. He picked off that pass off the stick. Charlie Roush turns it the other way. Now they get it into the middle. Here's Wilson. 2-0. Midway through quarter number 1. Reinbold right back out on top. Here's Pearson. Pearson near the middle of the field begins his move, tries to get a pick, goes around that, takes a shot. That skips well wide. Can Rogers run it down? Yes.
Yes, they do.
They're going to get there. Good hustle by Carson Oberson getting over there.
I think to beat Farniak tonight, they're going to have to make a lot of shots on goal. They have to make them work.
Ground ball picked up by Maple Grove, trying to split the defenders, and doing that is Tanner Brendan. Brendan gets in front. That goes just wide. I don't know if he was trying to get it to that cutter in front.
Be honest with you, Steve, I don't think he knew where he wanted to go with it. He was kind of confused in between there.
Here's Stolba. Stolba, the goalie for Rogers. He's going to try a long clear into the middle of the field. On a hop, it's picked up by the Royals. That was nifty. And it's running around the net. Good feed in front, and a goal.
Beautiful setup. Josh Running setting up Ben Keel. Ben Keel with his 17th goal of the year. Beautiful setup in front. He stands there about 4 feet outside the net, gets a stick up. Running gets it right out to him from behind the net, and he lets it go quickly to beat Mr. Farniak.
6:35 time of the goal.
Get another look at here. Ronning just puts on a burst of speed. He gives himself a little opening there. He sees standing there. Oh, a nice move. A quick fake move. And then he gets the shot in.
Ground ball, no clear advantage, and now Rogers going to pick it up. And that was Ty Cassidy. And now he'll give it up. And here comes Rogers.
Rogers been showing up with a lot of these face-offs, Steve.
Reinbold tries to throw it out into the middle, puts it on the ground, but it's controlled by Ty Reinbold. Keel had the goal a moment ago once more. 2-1 Crimson. Here's a shot from the outside, and that's ripped wide. That was from way outside by Eric Pearson.
Yeah, I kind of wondering what was thinking there. We don't have quite the certainty of a three-point shot here in this game. That's an awful hard one to get through.
Running tried to get in front, had it knocked away by the Crimson. Good D, pushing, shoving. And we got a timeout on the field. 4:36 to go, quarter number one, Maple Grove and Rogers. Huge goal, though, for Rogers at that moment. I know there's a long way to go. You don't want to go down 3, Rip.
No, but they set up good. They got right in the middle here. That wasn't what you call a fluke shot. They worked for it. They made it open up. And they needed something because Maple Grove, I mean, that second shot, a sidearm long stick, how far out was that? 25 yards maybe? But just keep firing away. They've got a lot of lacrosse to play yet. We're still in the first quarter.
Yeah, we brought up the numbers on Farniak, the goalie for Maple Grove. 8-1 this year. 4.56 goals against average. That's outstanding, but it's a save percentage that stands out for you. Just shy of 70%.
Yeah, you don't see numbers like that very often. I mean, he's at a .696. There's a familiar face in my household, or was for many years. Pretty optimistic about this team this year. He thinks he's got a shot at it, and he said this is the game they've been pushing towards, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and once again, we've talked about it for a number of years, Dan. Northwest Suburban maybe not getting the respect in the polls, but what it takes is state tournament success eventually. Someone coming out of this league, winning this league, whether it's an Armstrong or Centennial or Maple Grove or Rogers or whomever, to get on a run in a state tournament, get to a title game, and eventually win a state title. That's what it's going to take.
Yeah, you're right. Joe Weichert, the coach of the Maple Grove Crimson, we saw him.
Here come the Crimson. But good teams at the top of this league, some solid teams in the middle. You and I talked before we went on the air, Champlain Park, Anoka, solid teams. But there's no doubt. Here's a pass into the middle. That goes over the top. And Maple Grove's going to hang on. But these two teams, Armstrong, Centennial, the cream of the crop in the conference this year for sure.
Well, then you got to look toward sections. Unfortunately, Rogers has Benilde St. Margaret's in their section, so it's currently the #1 and undefeated team in the state.
Roush goes back down low, and Maple Grove's going to work it around. Getting a touch was Landon Bakke. 10 goals, 8 assists. They just work the perimeter clockwise right now as they try and solve this Rogers defense. Under 4 to go in the quarter. Maple Grove leading it 2-1. Edlund getting hounded over there. Good defensive effort. Mena in his face. Edlund into the middle. Tries a shot. That's blocked by the goalie there. Stolba. Big save there for Stolba. Still 2-1. Rogers the ball.
That's why Maple Grove's using their 2-3-1 invert there to attack, and they just set up the man at the top and let him work. Try to get one-on-one, create an opening for himself.
Marcus picks off the long clear. Now it's Roush. Roush into the middle. He's going to move over to the right side and set up shop. Coming onto the field, Steinkopf, 4 goals, 7 assists for the sophomore. But I get a kick out of Brady Marcus, 8th grader for Maple Grove, starting on defense. And that's something. I said it before, an 8th grader that starts at big suburban school like Maple Grove, that shows what kind of talent he is.
Yeah. And having a huge youth program too helps, so they got a lot of numbers and they can develop players.
Steinkopf right now in the middle, gave it up. Maple Grove very patient. Get it to the cutter off the top. That hit the crossbar. Well, the net's got to end somewhere. And that was a quick shot taken by Roush, I believe, or Steinkoff.
Well, Coach Weiker's got a lot of confidence in his guys to create shots, and so far it's been proven correct that he's done very well. His kids are making good decisions on when to take a shot.
2-1 Maple Grove. Could have been 3-1, but it hit the crossbar. And now Rogers has it in the attack zone. They'll get set up and try and solve. Hale Farniak, Maple Grove goalie, giving up one. They get it to the X, trying to get in front. That's running, has an assist. The goal in the game, Keel. And now they'll swing it across. Here's Reinbold. Starting his run. Keel again, gets a shot well wide. Rogers had a man deep, that's running. So they started running out on top, now they moved him to the X.
Back into the X, right. Try to give him an opportunity, see if he can get his quickness around the edge of the corners there on Maple Grove's defense.
Keel gives it up. Pearson.
Oh, beautiful.
Pearson put it on the ground. Kuznick on the defense. Maple Grove got it back. That good positioning there by Pearson, used the body well.
Yeah. Well, that was a short stick Maple Grove D that did that job. That is a great defensive play.
Hill swings it over on the left. Now they get it to running ground, turn it over. Just put it in a tough spot for him to get a stick on it.
Yeah, he wasn't under any pressure. I mean, that's an unforced turnover. And, well, I'll tell you what, Maple Grove more times than not will make you pay for a mistake like that.
Under a minute to go, quarter number one. Crimson lead at 2-1. They've got it. They get down the field. Schaffler, 3 goals, no assists, gives it up. Here's Steinkoff. Schaffler, the senior, works it in toward the X. Now spins out there. Goal line extended. Still time. 25 seconds to go. Not a lot of ability to cut toward the net.
Who's going to get it?
Out on top. Ground ball. Can Rogers get it back? Trying to toss it toward the middle of the field was Mena. Maple Grove gets it back. Here's Steinkoff. 4 seconds. Can he get his shot away? Barges his way in. Trying to get his shot away, and it was blocked. Good job by the Rogers Royals to not let him get a clean look. 1 quarter in the books, Dan.
Well, we got a pretty even game here, I think. Even though the Grove's up by 1 goal, it's, you're still 1 shot away from a goal. But so far it's been a good game. Defense has been very good, Steve. It's been fun watching that. We'll see how Maple Grove's transition game works for them, because they've done a real good job of that so far, catching Rogers a couple times there.
Quarter number 2 on the way here on CCX.
CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is now available on Roku and Apple TV. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You'll also have access to a large on-demand library, including daily newscasts and full sporting events. To find the app, go to the store and search CCX and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. Now available on Roku and Apple TV.
CCX Media is the first place you go for local news and sports. But did you know you can sign up for those stories to go straight to your inbox on our website? Simply go to ccxmedia.org. Click on the subscribe button, and from there choose which notifications you want to receive. Then we'll send your favorite CCX Media news, sports, and city events straight to your inbox. Sign up now at ccxmedia.org.
Quarter number 2 getting set to start. Maple Grove leading Rogers 2-1. Margano for Maple Grove on the faceoff. Cassidy for Rogers, and Steve Thompson, Dan Ficken, and our CCX crew. And these two have really been going at it so far tonight.
They're getting their noses in the dirt and just digging it. So far, Rogers has had a little bit better luck at it.
Yeah, no clean face-off win so far in this game. Ultimately, a ground ball. There's a trip. Can Maple Grove come up with it? We switch sides. They got a breeze at their back here in quarter number 2 and leading it 2-1.
Well, they got it.
Steinkopf, Sillerud the goals. Keel for Rogers. 2-1 here early in quarter number 2. Crimson in white, of course, here on their home field. And making that move, Brendan gave it up. Now right back out on top. Cornelius. Now on the near side, Roush. Roush gets a shove. Almost went down, stayed on his feet though.
He took a real run on from the Maple Grove attackman.
Baki around the corner, had it knocked away. Ground ball opportunity picked up by Rogers. Brady Mena on a run. Boy, and getting those ground balls in the attack zone like that and getting them out of there like Mena did, big deal. That is a really big deal. Here's Wilson. Gets it inside. Shot ripped. Save by Maple Grove. Farniak.
Oh, my gosh, what a save.
Long clear. Here comes Maple Grove. Casbohm. That goes over the top. Giving chase. Stolba. And Stolba wasn't able to beat the Crimson to the end line. Maple Grove right back on the attack, up 2-1. Beautiful save down low by Farniak. Wow.
I still don't believe what I saw. My gosh, he was a blur.
Steinkopf, he'll take a shot. There's a save by the Royals goalie Stolba. That was pretty good. One that skipped in. He played the hop beautifully.
Stayed on top of his eye, stayed down, focused on the ball completely, and moved it really nice to that basket. Now here's the next big part here. Got to get a good clear here.
You're going to lob it way downfield. They got a ground ball. Who's going to get it? Well, Running's going to grab it. Running spun around, picked it up off the turf. And now Rogers is going to set up shop. Keel outside. Swing it over to the right. Farron gets a little bit further inside. Waiting to get it back, and then they're going to go to Running, who's been in the X since early in the game. First 3 minutes, quarter number 2, still 2-1, lowest scoring game. There's one to the outside. Can Keel get it before it goes to the middle of the field? He does. He has the lone Rogers goal and an assist from Running. He begins his charge, gets bumped. Long shot upstairs, but Running was back deep. That was another long attempt.
Yeah, as long as you got a guy back there, but I still don't like those shots. They need to work it some more. They need to make Maple Grove keep working hard on defense. That's just giving up.
Running, trying to get to the front, turned away, and now he'll go to the X. They get it out to Keel on top, puts it on the ground, no pressure. Swings it over to the left. Farron. Not a lot of room to operate for Rogers. They've had a couple of looks, but from the outside.
Well, Maple Grove's got good feet and good sticks, and they're in position all the time.
Ground ball, and he's going to run it down again. Ben Keel spins to the outside. Is greeted there by the Crimson. Now it's put on the ground. Turnover opportunity. Oberson's going to pick it up, or Oberson put it on the ground, and it was picked up by the Crimson.
Just wait for you to make a mistake. Just play good, tough defense, and just wait for you to make the mistake, and bang, they're back in business again. You can see they wanted to go fast on that one, Steve. Before he had the ball, he was looking to pass it up front to get a fast transition.
Brendan comes over to the near side of the field. Peterson's going to work to the X. Try and get around the corner. Trying to find a cutter. No. Rogers doing a good job on the perimeter, denying. There's a charge into the middle. Good feet inside. That is blocked down. I think getting in the way, and that was Brady Mena. Now it's a ground ball opportunity. Pushing, shoving. Popped out of there. Getting the position. Landon Baki for Maple Grove. Right back out on top, Brendan. He's trying to spin. Now goal line extended. He'll get him back.
Boy, some good physical play here. You know, nothing really dirty, just really good, hard physical contact play.
Peterson falls down, ground ball.
Slash.
And Rogers going to go a man down again, I believe.
No, just a stoppage of play and a turnover.
All right. They went a man down, and Maple Grove took advantage of it. First goal of the game. Comes a man up. Now it's Maple Grove.
Rogers, number 29.
Well, they actually do. They do give it to him. Mena. Maple Grove now man up. Can they take advantage? That goes off the stick there of Edlin. Edlin's got to run it down. Nice pass to the side.
Oh, good idea there.
Brennan couldn't do anything with it. Now it's Steinkoff.
I think he was surprised by everybody else at the way that pass got to him.
Peterson. All right, back over to Tanner Brendan. Not a lot of room. Edlin had it, and then he almost threw it away. Maple Grove able to retrieve over on the far side. 5:50 to go in the quarter. They come across. Peterson. And it's grabbed there by the goalie. Good save. Stolba. Stolba, another long clear on the ground. Picked up on the run. And that one partially blocked away. I think getting a stick on it was Heisler. Joey Heisler, the defender, deflected that one.
Just enough to get it off crack and a turnover. Causes them to give it up. Maple Grove back in business again. Good defense by the Crimson.
We are even up again. Once again, that penalty was on Max Mena. They get it right in front. Another save by Stolba. Oh, Maple Grove right down the field. Get it in front. Saved by Stolba. Another long clear. Put on the ground. Picked up by Ty Reinbold. And then given right back to Maple Grove. And then Maple Grove almost loses it. And Steinkoff grabs it back. So a lot of ground ball activity near the middle of the field. Under 5 to go, quarter number 2.
A lot of stops and starts there by Steinkoff for Maple Grove. Gee.
Cornelius gives it up. Landon Baki. Try and go around. There's just been absolutely nothing from the X to get in front for anybody for either side tonight. That just has not been there.
No.
On his run, Brendan, shot.
But I think Rogers is holding their perimeter a little bit better now than Maple Grove was. Currently, they're getting more inside with Rogers, but now they're not. Maple Grove started out being inside, but now they're being forced outside again. That's what you want. Keep it outside.
No scoring here. Quarter number 2, we're moving right along. Coming up on 4 to play. Quarter number 2. Maple Grove leading at 2-1. We got to stop. And it's going to go over to Rogers. Rogers is going to get it back. And Hunter Stolba's done a nice job in goal for Rogers.
Oh, he's done very well. And all you want your goalie to do is make the saves you're supposed to and give us a couple special ones.
Farron begins his run over to the right side. Gets it back to Oberson over to the near side. Tran getting some minutes here for Rogers. Now right back out on top. Keel the lone goal off a beautiful assist from Josh Running. Good spin, gets a shot away. Upstairs, though, that's going to go out. Rogers is going to hang on.
Yeah, I might recommend if you're going to take the shot from out there, put a bounce shot together. Don't make it a straight skyway, depending on your massive velocity to beat the goalie.
Ground ball, pushing, shoving. Who's going to control here late in the quarter? And it's going to be picked up by Maple Grove. Good job there. That is Marcus, the 8th grader. Good play there. Used his body well.
Well, there's just a ruckus going on down there. Well, the 8th grader finding himself way down on the other side of the field where he usually is. Playing more of a long stick midi role there.
Yeah, timeout on the field right now, 2-1. And not a lot of scoring, no scoring in this quarter, not a lot of scoring in this game. Does that surprise you we're at 2-1?
No. Both these teams, always look at the defensive scores taking the precedent over the offensive score. So if they're scoring 11 goals a game, it means nothing. If the other team's holding them under 5 per game, something's got to give. And defense always comes out on top in that situation.
Both teams having very good years. Maple Grove 8-1 overall, 7-1 in the conference. They've won 3 in a row. Rogers 6-2, 5-1 in league play. They have won 4 in a row. And tough week here for Rogers. On the road at Maple Grove, and then Wednesday they host Centennial in Rogers, and then Friday they'll be on the road at Andover, and the Huskies have really struggled. So at the end of the week, a little bit of a break.
Yeah, but they're in the meat grinder right now.
Yeah, for sure.
They're playing the 2 teams that are up on top of them right now, and they got to get something accomplished tonight.
And then Monday the 23rd at Totino Grace, and then Wednesday, not a bad Blaine team to close it out at home, but 2 in a row against Maple Grove and Centennial to start the week for the Rogers Royals. We'll have more on the Maple Grove schedule coming up as the regular season comes to a close. Then it's on to section playoffs. And here's a run for Maple Grove, and this is Brendan. Brendan with wheels. He's going to set it up on the outside. Rogers just flat out denied anything in front. They just have kept everything to the outside for the most part here tonight. They've been pretty successful at it. Cornelius gives it up over on the near side. This is Brendan again. Brendan's handled it a lot.
There you go. Every time there's a good move, a stick gets in the way, or there's good physical contact, everybody's got their man, and they're not staying away from him. They're staying pretty close, tight coverage.
Cornelius, 7 goals coming in. There's a ground ball knocked away. Opportunity for Rogers to turn the tide. Now we got to stop. Rogers is going to get it. Helmet came off. AJ Goals, one of the defenders for Rogers. Corkery, Willenbring, starting backhand for the Rogers Royals. And they come right back. Coming up on 2 to go, quarter number 2. They're down 2-1.
They need to work it now. They need to not settle for the outside shot like that. Try to get some runners and cutters in the middle and create some diversion or maybe a pick.
Keel. They got running in the X. Behind the net, Pearson. Good move to the side. Tries to work off a pick. It's a shot. Just missed wide. Rogers going to hang on.
Now that was a pretty good shot space right there, Steve. You got inside nice by about, he was 5 feet closer at least than some of the shots they've been taking.
There's a chance for Josh running from the X, trying to get in front. Just absolutely being denied. Gets shoved. Flag goes in the air. That shot goes wide. Running hobbled a little bit over there. He got smoked pretty good over there. And now he's moving a little bit better. Defensively, though, was it Rask that got a piece of him over there? Yeah, running, paying attention to his foot. Yeah, he comes out from behind the net.
Maple Grove's number 49,
right there.
Brady Marcus. 30 seconds for holding.
So it is Marcus for Maple Grove. Rogers a man up. Here's a shot that goes wide. Quick shot there by Eric Pearson. They're going to hang on. Once again, running seems to be okay, moving a little bit better. Initially, though, that didn't feel too good.
Well, that's what your good players do, Steve. They want to play.
Pearson in the middle, tried to take a shot over to the right. Running from a tough angle, can't get a look. Heisler right in his face. Now back to the middle, Pearson. Maple Grove's got that man back. We're even strength again. And now we got a timeout. Rogers going to talk it over.
Timeout, Rogers.
with 59.5. Still plenty of time. 2-1 game. You want to get another good look.
You want to get a good look. Set up a play here. We don't have a shot clock here in high school lacrosse, so you got 59 seconds. You have, possession. You're down by a goal. It's a great opportunity. Set it up. Talk the kids through it. Get an idea who's going to get the ball and who's going to shoot. But I know they don't want to take that shot from 90 feet outside.
Yeah, and Dan, you bring up a good point. My dad, watching my nephew play lacrosse, brought up, is a shot clock part of the future of the game? Do you think it would be a good idea, or does it change the game?
Oh, it's being used right now in the NC2A.
Yeah. I mean, do you think it's coming to the high school game? We're seeing it in the hoops, boys and girls. That's coming.
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to come for lacrosse for quite a while yet, and I'm not sure they're really sold on it NC2A. They're going to make some changes to it, I think, but it'll be in college, but I don't know if you're going to do it in high school. You still want these kids to develop, and it puts a lot of extra pressure on them.
Okay. So 59.5 to go, to be exact, on the scoreboard. Maple Grove leading it 2-1. Rogers has it. Maple Grove out of the timeout, putting a lot of pressure on the ball. Here's Oberson. Carson Oberson put it on the ground, gets it back. Used his body well. Now splits the defenders. Gets into the middle, gives it up on the left. No, it was knocked away. Another ground ball opportunity. Probably not what Rogers drew up in the huddle. And they come out of there with it somehow. Here's Wilson. Another ground ball. Grabbed by Reinbold. He's getting double teamed. He puts it right back on the ground. Rogers is going to hang on with 29.4. Joey Heisler.
Timeout, Rogers.
All right, Rogers, another timeout here to talk about it. So out of that break, Maple Grove just came out one right after him.
Well, they did, yeah. And then they got the block pass, and that just kind of took them all out of rhythm. They were out of rhythm to start with, but that big long stick up there knocking that one down just took them all out of pace. But I like, Steve, you and I have done a few of these games. The intensity with which these guys are going after ground balls and attacking is huge. I mean, there's no surrender, no quit, no quarter here as they go to battle, and it's been fun watching it. And nothing dirty, just real clean skill play. But that's an art. You got to be able to pick up ground balls.
Maple Grove.
Personal foul on Maple Grove's number 16, Shane Rath. 1 minute for slashing.
All right, so Maple Grove, a man down again. That is Shane Rask, sophomore. And an opportunity here for Rogers. Mention upcoming schedule real quick. Wednesday, Maple Grove on the road at Champlin Park. Then they get Minnetonka and Anoka at home. Minnetonka ranked, of course. Champlin Park and Anoka, solid teams in this conference.
Yep.
Middle of the pack.
Let's get everybody in sections and see what happens here for. I'd like to see some of our Northwest Suburban Conference teams start making a little noise, like you said, Steve.
Keel getting pressured, put it on the ground. There's a scramble. It's kicked around. Who's going to get it? Rogers does. Still time. 14 to go, but they got to move. Here's Wilson, way outside. Under 8. Doesn't look like they're going to even get a shot away here.
He's trying to kill it.
And he does kill it off. So a scoreless second quarter. And a very low-scoring game so far here at Maple Grove.
The last few seconds, you saw how intimidating that Maple Grove defense is. Rogers wanted no part of going after a goal here at all. They just said, let's just end the half now and go from there. That's just due to the tough defense that Maple Grove's thrown out.
And you saw Joey Heisler there, some Maple Grove defenders, and the goalie, of course, Hale Farniak, had some big saves. Maple Grove leads it 2-1 at the half. Stick around, quarter number 3, not far away here on CCX.
We do a lot of hard labor. A lot of it is driven by technology. We were one of the very first in our area to get vaccinated. We trust experts in their field. We're 5th-generation farmers providing the safest, most economical food because of science. What if we're in a farm accident? There is no room. All the hospital resources are going towards COVID. The vaccine is a tool in our toolkit of how we succeed as a family or as a business. When the sun's setting, We did a good day's work, and we can face tomorrow.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. He sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. Basically, he had to relearn everything. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself. We have our own journey, and we can fulfill that journey at the same time that we are helping our loved one.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey.
It is a tight one. Maple Grove leading Rogers 2-1. Boys lacrosse here in this Monday night on CCX. And that's where we stood after one quarter of play. No scoring in the second. First quarter of lacrosse I've seen this season, Dan, with no scoring. Very tight defensive game. All the action in this first half coming early. And Maple Grove got a couple of quick goals. They moved it around beautifully. Steinkoff with the goal there, coming at 2:15. And then there's one off the post. And then Maple Grove right back. And a big shot by Ethan Sillerud with an assist to the goaltender. Farniak along clear. And then Maple Grove solves Farniak Keel from running at 6:35 to make it 2-1. And the goaltending play has been very good on both ends. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Really good. Huge save there. Save of the game by Farniak.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't talk much about defense. And look at this. That great clearing pass. You know, you don't talk much about defense in lacrosse. You expect a lot of games, it's 15, 14, 20, 23, whatever. Boy, this is like watching a good no-hitter.
Yeah, absolutely. And really, the defenders on both sides really working hard. Heisler, Rask, the eighth grader Marcus for Maple Grove, and then on the back end for Rogers, the starters, Goals, Corkery, and Willenbring really helping out the goaltenders. That's where we stand, 2-1 after two quarters. The third coming up in a moment here on CCX.
CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is now available on Roku and Apple TV. Our free app allows you to stream all three of our channels live. You'll also have access to a large on-demand library, including daily newscasts and full sporting events. To find the app, go to the store and search CCX and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. Now available on Roku and Apple TV.
Lovely night here at Maple Grove Boys Lacrosse, and you see the Crimson leading the Rogers Royals 2-1. Steve Thompson, Dan Ficken, and our CCX crew. Just delightful. Just absolutely delightful. Considering how brutal the weather was early in this lacrosse season.
No kidding.
This is just a gift here tonight. It's just been great and a very good game indeed.
Really, definitely. Well, something's got to give here. And defense has been played. It's just been fantastic on both teams. We'll see who can break through and get a few consecutive goals put together here and start making a run.
Crimson and white, Rogers in black. The goalie, Hale Farniak for Maple Grove, defending the goal down to our right. And Hunter Stolba defending the goal down to our left. 2-1 Maple Grove. That's where we stood after one. We start the third. Quick shot. And that goes just wide. That was Caden Wilson getting a pretty good look. And Rogers is going to hang on. Running. A little too far, and that's going to go out of play. Turnover there. Running would love to have that one back because he tried to go across to Eric Pearson. Wow.
Sailed on him. He got caught in between throwing it hard and trying to soften the pass, and it went haywire on him.
Here come the Crimson on the attack. They're going to get it right in front. Ground ball. Penalty. Flag flies. Comes all the way into Stolba, the goalie. But Maple Grove's going to get it right back. And that's quite a run by Casbohm. 1 goal, 2 assists. The junior took it all the way in. And Rogers quickly going to go a man down here. And that's going to go against Pearson as he takes a knee.
Stolba made a good save there, though. He tried to get it in the short side pipe, and Stolba stopped it.
So Eric Pearson takes a knee. Maple Grove a man up. They scored their first goal of the game, a man up. And now Maple Grove sets up shop. Peterson gets it out on top. Edlin will be able to retrieve right near the middle of the field. Edlin right back up the middle over to the left. Steinkoff. Steinkoff hands it off to Josh Steinkoff. Tyler and Josh out there for Maple Grove. Get it over to the left. Scanlon. Scanlon, 23 goals, 10 assists. There's his shot. Ripped wide. And nobody back deep. Rogers gets a break. They get it back.
Oh, they got Strobel got out of the net and started running, though. The weak side wing was going out and putting a race on.
Long clear, popped in the air, taken right back by the Maple Grove Crimson. Sillerud. Sillerud had goal number 2 for Maple Grove in this game at 4:47. Quarter number 1, and Sillerud picked that off in the middle of the field. Maple Grove in business again.
Rogers should have held on to it, walked it up slowly. They had no reason to push it up that quickly. I know big clearing passes are fun to watch, but you're a man down. You need to make sure you get it out of there.
Saved there by the goaltender, Stolba. Shot came in from the right. He read it all the way. Good save. He's played well. There's another ground ball. Rogers having all sorts of trouble trying to get it out of their zone, and now finally picking it up on the run. Mena tried to get it ahead. It's picked up there by Ty Reinbold. Reinbold along the near sideline gets double teamed. He's getting pushed and shoved. Very rude greeting in the attack zone there.
They did not get it inside the box. A turnover. You got to get it inside the 30-yard line and within a box that's there, folks, drawn out lines, and they big turnover. I haven't seen that called in a long time.
Owen Smith brings it in, put it on the ground, and then Maple Grove recovers. Tyler Steinkoff, 4 goals, 7 assists on the season for the sophomore. They swing it to the goal line extended. Just about 3 minutes into quarter number 3. It was 2-1 after 1, 2-1 at the half. We're stuck there. Tyler Steinkoff move inside. Another save by Stolba. Wow. It's a pretty good look.
Well, I'll tell you what, we came in here, looking forward to seeing, Hale Farniak, but I'll tell you what, Mr. Strobel of the Rogers Royals has put up a really nice game for the Royals.
Another big save there. Maple Grove leading it 2-1. Reinbold gets it further out on top. Here's Wilson. Keel had the lone Rogers goal. Running in the X. Keel's had some shots. He has a goal. A lot of his shots have been well outside. Wilson turned away. They just have not been able to move it inside. Running.
They're not really sticking anybody inside. They do. They need to make some moves in there just to get it opened up.
There's a shot. It's going to be picked up by Rogers. Oberson over on the far side. 4 minutes into quarter number 3. Here's Pearson. Pearson tries a shot down low and a save by Farniak. Read it beautifully. Got that net down low. Scooped it up.
Well, at least they put it on the ground that time. Farniak, he's just so good. I'm sorry. You're just not going to beat him on a shot that far out. He can see it all the way. He's got great reflexes.
Charlie Roush for Maple Grove begins his run. I mean, he just was in beautiful position there.
Oh, he didn't even break a sweat.
Crimson trying to pull their way in. Tanner Brendan. Now it's Roush again. Now Brendan back in the middle. We haven't seen a lot of face-offs in this game, obviously. Just 3 goals. There's one inside that skips wide.
If you would have told the coaches that the score would be 2-1 at this point in the third period, I think they both would have looked at you cross-eyed, Steve.
5 minutes into the quarter, there's a quick shot. That goes wide. And that shot was taken by Landon Bogke, but it was well wide. It really didn't have a lot of room to get a good shot away anyway. Try to get it to the cutter. That comes all the way through. Ground ball picked up by Rogers for the moment. Batting it around, trying to get it on the run.
Nice run. Nice speed here.
Kanzler. Long pole. They get it off to the left. Trying to get it in front. Turned away there beautifully by Shane Rask. He's been very stout on the edge.
And it gave them time to get their defense back in place, too. Nice play.
Keel spins, trying to get a shot away. Can't. Not a Pearson. Pearson spinning. Can't get free.
Every outside-in move is covered by at least two people by Maple Grove.
Reinbold back out on top. Pearson trying to find room. He slips, falls, ground ball. Terrific defensive battle back there. Running, can't get it. Nice pass over to the goalie. And who else? That was Joey Heisler. Terrific play.
Wow.
Maple Grove right back to the attack. Long stick with the shot there going wide. That was Jackson Bennett. Or excuse me, that was Sillerud. Ethan Sillerud out of the goal. Sillerud wanted another one. Mitty goes in and gets that shot away. Rogers going to get it right back. Hunter Stobels played very well for Rogers, the senior. And now the Royals get it back behind the net. Running back there. They've had him in the X. He just hasn't been able to get free. Rask all over him.
Well, the slides have been so good.
There's a shot wide. Quick one by.
And there's another problem,
Reinbold.
too. They've missed the net a lot. You got to make the goalie work here.
Ty Reinbold just goes wide left. Out of the middle, Wilson. Further out, Keel. Keel. Just terrific defense.
Wow.
Both sides. Running, trying to get to the front. Getting worked over, Rask. Reinbold. Trying to run it down. Maple Grove ball.
Nice play. Beautiful. Who was that out there?
Just superior defense. It was just terrific.
Defensive midfielder.
Owen Smith.
Owen Smith. Nice play, Mr. Smith. That was textbook.
Timeout, Kansas.
And we got a timeout. And he's going to get congratulated by one of the coaches. They recognize that immediately. 4:14 to go in the third. Still 2-1, Dan.
Yeah, it's still a very close game. I mean, this is just one of those where you're hanging because you're only one shot away from a tie game, 2 shots away from a loss, so or a win. So this has been a really competitive contest.
And you got to think from Rogers, they're only down 2-1, but good looks have been so hard to come by. You really don't want to go down 2. And that sounds crazy in this game with 4:14 to go in the third, but that would be a bad spot for Rogers to be in to give one up here.
No question. I mean, we've been praising the Maple Grove defense. I mean, the Rogers defense has been outstanding too. Maple Grove's gotten inside a couple times, and that's what made the difference. One of them was on a transition break, Sillinger's goal. So Rogers got to put something together here. They got to get this thing tied up, and then you start talking about the win. But again, I'm absolutely surprised at how good these teams are played defensively. We'll have to see if somebody can break it or if the defense stays strong.
So, Jair Steinkoff, first goal of the game at 2:15. Ethan Sillerud, 4:47 of the first, all the scoring. And then Ben Keel from running at 6:35. That's been it. Rogers had the last goal in this game way back midway through quarter number 1. We're now 4:14 to go in the third. And Maple Grove has it out of the timeout. Trying to get around front. Brendan can't do much there. Brendan's going to get it to the middle, and Josh Steinkoff, he'll quickly send it to the near side. Here's Scanlon. They've done a good job on Scanlon as well. Here's a shot that whistles wide. And they've just had 2 guys on Scanlon all night.
Yep.
Ray Scanlon, 23 goals, 10 assists. And the junior for Maple Grove, the leading scorer. Quiet night.
Know who he is and where he is at all times.
There's a ground ball opportunity. Can Rogers take advantage? And they do. Rogers come out of there with it. Terrific job. That was Willenbring, one of the defenders for Rogers. And now they're going to set it up out on top. Here's Pearson.
It's Rogers in the attack zone.
Running, set up on the right now. New player in the X. That is Oberson. Rogers in black, down 2-1, coming up on 3 to go in quarter number 3. Out on top, here's Wilson. Over on the side, and that one ripped well wide. They just haven't put it on net.
No, I mean, they're giving him a free ride here by not making him make a save. And I would do some more bounce shots, too. Just get it up, down, and get that bounce going.
Keel tries to get inside. He is turned away. Right back into the middle. Here's Wilson for Rogers, now to running on the right. Once again, since early in the game, was back at that X position, and now he's going to go there now. He just hasn't been able to find room against Shane Rask. Tries to get to the front. Double team comes on the edge. Now he makes a move into the middle. Can he get his shot away? No. Turned away. Now he'll try. That's blocked down on front. Ground ball picked up by Rogers.
Well, watching this, you wouldn't think they were down by a goal, but they are.
Here's running, getting decked in the middle, picked it up. Flag, Rogers is going to hang on, then he gets tripped, loses his stick. Well, he really worked for that one. Maple Grove, I'm almost certain are going to go a man down here. We'll
he
see
certainly
about
gave
it.
everything he had, almost like the Energizer Bunny.
I mean, he got hit 3-4 times, went down, lost his stick. And now we'll see what they call here late in the third. Rogers went a man down almost right out of the gate here in the third. Boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yes.
Strike 3, you're out. Wow.
He paid his dues. And taking that knee is going to be Heisler.
Well, what I like is no complaints, no whining. Got up, just playing, not going to the refs. Oh, big opportunity. 2-man down, Maple Grove here.
Joey Heisler, 1 minute for slap flag for cross-checking.
Marcus as well.
And number 49.
They got to cash in and tie this one. Ground ball, big opportunity for Maple Grove. Who came in there? Oberson picked it up for Rogers. They get it out on top. Pearson spins, gets a shot away, saved by Farniak. Went down to a knee and blocked it. What a save, Dan.
Both goalies just put on a show.
There's a ground ball the other way, long clear by Maple Grove. Crimson, 2 men down at the moment. Have it in the attack zone late in the quarter. Right back to the middle of the field. That's going to go back to Rogers. Tyler Steinkoff the wrong way. Rogers in a hurry. They get it inside. Shot and a goal. Running.
Finally.
Right on the doorstep.
Finally running, got open down low in front of the net. First time the whole game. You can see how hard he's been working, and boy, they saw him right away, got him the ball, and we got a tie game all of a sudden.
Well, in transition, they get it to running, and he scores number 24 on the year. He had an assist earlier.
Josh Ryan, assisted by number 34.
Boy, nice play. He just rips it up into the upper corner there. Good shot.
Keel the assist. And that comes at 10:50. 2-2 game.
I don't care who you are, what kind of goalie you are. That is a tough save to make.
Ground ball picked up by Rogers off that faceoff. Brady Mena. Under a minute to go, Rogers has tied it up. The first goal in this game since quarter number 1. Maple Grove scored the first 2. Rogers now 2 in a row. 2-2. Rogers a chance to grab the lead on the road here at Maple Grove late in the third.
Well, you know, Steve, I think it's fair to say that Rogers has had the better part of this game. They're winning a lot of ground balls. They're winning faceoffs flat out. They've taken a lot of control of the ball, and they're getting some shots because of it.
Running over to the left. That one's knocked away by the Crimson.
Beauty. Great defensive play.
Ground ball over the midfield area, scooped up on the run. Josh Steinkoff. He steps in. Shot saved by Stolba. Stolba with the long clear to the middle. Nice catch there by Ty Reinbold. Reinbold long shot. And that goes wide at the horn. Not a bad idea.
Great clock awareness on the field. I mean, sure. Wow. Gee, what the heck. But, boy, I'll tell you what, just a quick transition, and by God, Maple goes back at it. A great save, and we're having a treat to watch these two teams play defense and goaltending.
Yeah, running with the goal, the lone goal of the third. We're tied at 2. We'll come back to Maple Grove with the fourth in a moment here on CCX.
I'm a first-generation Filipino American. You don't always feel you're a part of the country you live in. It's this weird middle space sometimes that you have to live inside of. But when you meet others that are also living in that space, you'll learn to know that it's its own unique space too.
What do an aerospace engineer, cancer immunologist, and bat scientist all have in common? We all have cool jobs in STEM fields. Whether it's building robots or learning to code, girls everywhere are finding their passion for science, technology, engineering, and math through positive role models and mentors. So dare to dive in, get connected, and explore. You never know what your future may hold. Learn more about these and even more cool jobs at shecanstem.com.
On to the fourth. Steve Thompson, Dan Ficken here at Maple Grove. The lights haven't completely taken over, but what a game. 2-1 after one, 2-1 at the half. Rogers' alone goal in the third. Great goaltending, outstanding defense. Been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been a great game. It hasn't been for lack of shooting and offense by both teams. They both had opportunities, but boy, what a game. I think the first team that really gets this transition game going quickly will end up with the lead here.
All right, we've got a face-off and good battles all night, and it's grabbed by Rogers. Here comes Rogers. Owen Kanzler. Kanzler's going to swing it down to the goal line extended. Rogers trying to get in front, running, spins and shoots, and that goes over the top of everything. And we're still tied at 2, so Ronning a good look. And now Maple Grove and their goalie, Hale Farniak, long clear. They get it in transition, right back on the ground. Picked up by Maple Grove, shot and a save by Stolba. Another big save by Stolba. We're tied at 2. They'll try the clear into the middle and a good catch on the run. Mena, Max Mena. Right back on the ground. Is that going to get over midfield? No. That was quite a tightrope act.
Man.
Brady Mena gets it over to the near side, a little too far for Pearson. He'll pick up the ground ball. He'll spin to the goal line, get into the middle. Double team comes right back on the ground. Pearson falls down. And now Maple Grove will clear over to the far side. Running it down is Owen Smith. Terrific defensive play by Shane Rask. Wow. All over him, Dan.
Oh, man. Just really stayed on it. I mean, their good defense is built on grit and patience. And, boy, I'll tell you, both teams have got it tonight. But that last one was great for the Crimson.
Here's Tanner Brendan. 11 goals, 11 assists for an 11th grader. How about that synergy? Here's Steinkoff. That one goes wide. Maple Grove's going to hang on.
I'll see if Maple Grove can get back into an offensive rhythm here. They've been put off a little bit, basically a shot and bang. Rogers got the ball back and going back down to the Maple Grove end.
Brendan tries to get it inside. That goes wide. Picked up there by Landon Bakke. Like to get Rory Scanlon going here. Here's a shot up high. That one was taken by Josh Steinkoff. He had the first goal of the game, number 21 on the year. Now it's Maple Grove again, coming up on 9 to go in the game. Not a lot of room on the edge for Brandon. Brendan, good move inside. Turned away by the double team.
They're trying to sneak a player into the middle here now, coming in from the backside from up high. Watch the white cut through there in the middle.
Scanlon waiting for it inside. They didn't get it to him. He had a seam for a moment. Here's Peterson.
Oh, there it was.
Scooped up on the ground. Rogers, nice clear. No. Right back to Maple Grove. Peterson. They're working Scanlon inside. But he has someone right on his shoulder. Tyler Steinkoff. Going to begin his run. Turned away. Landon Bakke again. Get it inside. Oh, what a... Was that a goal? Or off the post?
Yep.
It is a goal.
It is a goal.
I think a behind-the-back shot gives Maple Grove a 3-2 lead. Well, not much Stolba could do on that one. And that is going to be Scanlon. They were setting him up inside. We'll see who got it, Scanlon or Brendan. It was Brendan, Tanner Brendan. Let's see this goal. I think he had his back turned to the goalie.
Yep, he did. Well, if you can't beat him, surprise him. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. What a shot. I mean, he never saw it.
Time of the goal, 3:51. Brendan with a play of the week candidate right there.
Yeah,
wow.
No kidding. Somebody send that to ESPN.
Wilson, or excuse me, Maple Grove gets it inside. Here's Landon Bakke behind the net. That was really something.
Every once in a while, it takes a really extraordinary play to kind of kick things open, and that's what winners do. That's what teams that consistently contend for the conference, they make those kind of plays.
Cornelius goes down to the goal line extended. That's Peterson. Over to the Yaks. That one's going to get away and go out. Rogers is going to get it. That just got away from Bakke. And chance here for Rogers. They get it to the goalie. Stolba. lot of long clears to the middle. Got by Keel. What a pickup there on the run by Ty Reinbold. That was pretty.
Made it look easy and had a little smile to it, a little swing.
That's hand-eye.
Yes, it is. Absolutely. Oh, master of the understatement.
And in the dictionary next to hand-eye is that play right there. That's pretty good. Keel, that was beautiful. Oberson swings it out to the middle. Here's Keel.
Well, what are we going to get now? Between the leg shot or maybe an over-the-shoulder backwards? What do you think?
Keel, double team comes. Better get rid of it. Get some help. He eludes that. Gets it inside, down low to goal. Oberson from Keel. We're tied again.
Keel made the play there. Oh, my God, did Keel make the play there. Oh, gee. Man, he made a nice move. And he found him sitting down right on the corner of the net. Oberson just slammed it in. Look at this play here. Nice late pass. Goes right to the 5-hole. Beautiful.
Wow.
Out to the side on it, yeah. I think in a way it looked like it was going to be a shot instead of turned into a pass.
Another great battle in the middle of the field on this draw. Rogers has probably had the better of it, and they get it right back again. Nice job there by Ty Cassidy. Really, every draw here tonight has been a fight. Here's Pearson. He's going to begin his run. Gets to the outside. Now they get it down behind the goal. Oberson, who had that goal a moment ago to make it 3-3. Under 6 to go in the game. You got a good one tonight here at Maple Grove. Pearson.
Well, there's been one or two, subs so in these games with the starting lineup, but most of them have been playing their starting guys right from the get-go.
There's one outside. Saved by Farniak. Farniak read that one. He's going to lob it out. Way too far. Goes all the way through. Picked up by Maple Grove in the attack zone. They get it in, and that goes wide. Huge break.
Oh.
They got it to Ricky Peterson on the side. Huge break for Rogers.
Misses the net. Oh, man.
Long clear. Here's another opportunity for the Crimson as they try to get it to the front. Landon Baki turned away.
Oh, nice inside move.
They get it down low. Ground ball picked up by Goals. A.J. Goals. And now Rogers back the other way in black. On a good run. Kanzler. And a goal! Rogers leads.
Beware the long stick mini, Steve. Beware the long stick mini.
Owen Kanzler all the way down the field. And Rogers has grabbed the lead for the first time tonight.
So fitting, too. Kanzler's been the stalwart of their defense all year. He's big and he's tough, and he doesn't let too many people by you. And he got an opportunity here, and boy, I'll tell you, when those big long sticks launch a shot, it is tough to get on him. But he gives them the lead for the first time. That might be the first time they've ever led Maple Grove, to be honest with you, Steve.
7:14, time of the goal. Ground ball off the face-off, and a chance for Maple Grove as they spin out of there. Sillerud put it on the ground. Rogers right back. Rogers along the near sideline, running. Heads back toward the X position, and now swings it out. Here's Oberson. Had that goal that tied it up. Now it's 4-3. Keel.
1 goal lead.
Keel's shot goes upstairs, save. So Farniak. Now another long clear. Here comes Maple Grove. I better get back. That one goes wide. Baki couldn't hit the net. Rogers is going to get it back.
Wow.
Shot a little too quick.
That was a great outlet pass by Maple Grove to get down quick, but then the 2D came out, long sticks, got aggressive on it and busted it up. before they can put a play together, before Crimson can make a play.
Pearson on the ground, scoops it up. So Rogers right back at it. 4 to go in the game. They lead it 4-3. Eric Pearson. Maple Grove grabbed a 3-2 lead early in the fourth. 2 in a row by Rogers.
Well, here you are, Coach. You got a 1-goal lead. You got 3.5 minutes left in the game. What do you do? Let's control the ball and run clock.
Rogers trying to play a little keep away. Here's Pearson. Ground ball picked up by Rogers. Now Maple Grove has a chance, and they get it. And then a player goes down. That's going to be a trip for sure.
Yep.
Trip there. Oberson on Joey Heisler. And now a timeout with 3:18. All right, Dan, set up the strategy. Maple Grove down by 1. They probably got to move pretty quickly.
Well, you got a 30-second or a minute penalty, and it looks like it's going to be a minute penalty on that trip. But move the ball, but don't settle for the outside shot. You need to penetrate the middle or get inside at least once during this layout of about a minute. You know, after that, well, take a shot at it, but get it to your 2 best players, okay? And we were talking about one of them, and Roy Scanlon. You know, Josh Steinkopf has been really good tonight too, so get the ball to them and let them work. Set up a pick play, set up a play to get so they can be creative and get open for a shot. Rogers, pack it. Pack the front. Everything outside. Don't give them nothing in the middle. And then when you get the ball back with Rogers, play control. Play control. You don't have to take a shot. You don't have to score a goal. You're ahead. You're done scoring if you want to.
2-1 Maple Grove after 1, 2-1 after 2. Lone goal running in the third at 10:50. Maple Grove got the lead back at 3:51. Brendan had the goal, then Oberson and Kanzler. Rogers 2 in a row. They lead at 4-3. It'll be Maple Grove ball deep in their own end. Out of this timeout, 3:18 to play as the lights start to take over here in Maple Grove. Brendan had that goal to give him a lead. Brendan still has it. Steps by a defender. Doesn't look like either team's got a man down. So we are even with 3 to go. Josh Steinkopf had that first goal of the game for the Crimson. This is Bogke. Bogke around the edge. Over to the far side, they get it on top. Tyler Steinkopf trying to get through. Still fighting. Has it, gets inside. Blocked. Ground ball right in front. What a save by Stolba. Just got his body in front of that. One that skipped in on him. Huge save with 2:31 to go.
Great job by the defense there. Gansler again kind of clearing out that front of that net to get the other players out of this goalie's cage.
There's a push and shove from behind. And that shove by Shane Rask is going to allow Rogers to hang on. They have a lot of Hail Mary clears. They just kind of send it into the middle, and that worked out well for Rogers.
Well, they connected on about 90% of them.
Yeah. But, you know, at first, it's like, where's he throwing that thing?
Yeah.
And Rogers comes up with it. Maple Grove gets it right back. They clear to the middle. Owen Smith fighting for it. Boy, everybody on the field is over there right now. Maple Grove comes out. They got a break. They've got numbers. And then Rogers responds. Another ground ball. Player goes down. That was Bogke. And now with 1:41 to go, I think we're going to get a timeout. Maple Grove's going to have the ball. No. Maple Grove's going to hang on. No timeout.
Yeah.
They throw it into the middle. Wide open and a goal to tie it. it just like that. Clear from the near edge. Brendan gets it inside to Ricky Peterson, his 11th of the year. Boom, just like that. Wow.
Confusion causes a goal, and Maple Grove went right at it. They didn't hesitate, and Rogers was not sure what was happening. Half of them just stood there watching, and they hadn't realized, thought maybe a timeout was called or something, but all of a sudden the ball came back into play really quick, and they weren't ready.
Let's take a look. There it is. Wide open. Peterson with his 11th.
There hasn't been a white or blue jersey that open in front of the net the entire game.
10:22 time of the goal. Big draw here. Squirts out of there. Still a ground ball. Can anybody gain control? This is how every draw has gone here tonight, Dan.
Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been fun, though.
And Cassidy was the Fogo for Rogers. Ultimately came up with the ground ball. Now we have a timeout. 1:17 to go. 4-4. Rogers will have it. Wow.
You can see that young man kind of taking his glove off and shaking his hand a little bit. Boy, they've been beating each other to death out there in that face-off center there.
So now with 1:17, plenty of time for Rogers to get a good look. But for Maple Grove, I would assume out of this timeout, they're going to go out. They're going to get after it.
Yeah, they'll be aggressive. But the back three long sticks on D will not be moving. I won't be taking a chance. Middies in attack might bring a double team when they're not expecting it, in this particular spot. They may isolate a player on the Rogers team and say he's a little weak, let's double team him and get the ball back. And Rogers got to do the same thing.
Yeah, and you feel for Rogers because on that last Maple Grove goal, they just didn't get back. And Brendan recognized, Tanner Brendan, fires it in front to Ricky Peterson.
Yeah.
There's nothing Stobel could do there. I mean, he just...
the coaching staff of Maple Grove and the kids created that goal. It's smart play.
All right, running's going to be way out on the right onto the timeout. 1:17 to go. We're tied at 4 in the fourth. Good one here tonight. Running gets in, shot up high and a save. Farniak. Here comes Maple Grove the other way. Put it on the ground. Huge ground ball. Over to the far sideline, and that's going to squirt out. Maple Grove's going to get it. Still plenty of time, under a minute to go. Shot in the goal. What a shot by Rory Scanlon. Wow. Well, it's been a quiet night.
Yes, sir. But when the crunch time comes, your big players got to step up to the plate. And Rory Scanlon just did. Just a beautiful, beautiful play. But you see, they got the Rogers defense all spread out. So nobody was in their set position and just created an opening. Nice shot down low.
What a shot by Scanlon. Time of the goal, 11:10. And he showed his speed there.
Yes, he did.
Rogers, for the first 47 minutes, had done a good job on him.
Yep.
And he got free. 5-4 Maple Grove, 45 seconds. Huge draw here. Rogers gets it. They have an opportunity. Here's a shot. Rogers is going to hang on. Well, Cassidy did what he needed to do. Won the draw, got it down the field, got a shot away. Now Rogers has an opportunity. And we have a timeout.
Yeah. Wow. It's almost heartbreaking. Almost heartbreaking to watch something like that. But I tell you what, good teams, good players step up when they need to. We've seen it all weekend between pro and college sports.
Yeah, Rogers grabbed that 4-3 lead on the goal by Owen Kanzler. And then Maple Grove took advantage. Rogers a little out of position. They got Ricky Peterson down low and a great feed by Tanner Brendan tied it up. And then Rory Scanlon, just a great run, showed his speed, got a beautiful shot away to give Maple Grove the 5-4 lead. Now 36.9 left, and all eyes are on that Maple Grove goalie, Hale Farniak. And for Rogers, Maple Grove's going to be putting a lot of heat on him. What can they do to solve Farniak? Both goalies have made big saves tonight for sure. Terrific goaltending on both ends.
Well, I think you work out back on your X from back in there and just get somebody down the slot. Get somebody down the slot.
Running in back. 30 to go in the game. Now they get it outside Pearson. They get it inside. Move by Keel. What a goal! What a goal by Keel! As he was going down, he beats Farniak. We're tied.
Let's see something about inside. Ooh, what do you think? Man, what a nice play. Keel just with a couple really nice moves to get himself cleared and does the big job of getting this game tied up again.
We had 4 total goals in the first 3 quarters. We've had 6 here in the fourth.
Look at that move right there. And as he was going down, he got the upper left-hand, right-hand corner. And a big, big goal for the Rogers Royals.
Now another draw. Plenty of time here in quarter number 4. The way they're going now. And another win for Cassidy. A clean win. Gets it downfield. Swings it to the left. They go across and it's picked off. Time for Maple Grove to go the other way. They get it in the middle. What a catch by Steinkopf. Steinkopf shot and a goal. Oh my! What a catch. What a shot. With 6.1, Maple Grove back on top.
OMG. What happened to the defense, Steve, here in the last 3 minutes here? Boy, oh boy. Great play.
What a catch.
Play. Man, oh man.
And what a shot. He scored the first goal of the game and very likely scored the last goal of the game right there.
Well, we talked about Scanlon and Steinkopf here, they started the 4th period about, your big guys got to step up. That's what a turnover will do to you against a good team.
And now it's picked up. Shot from the outside. Pearson. And that's it. Maple Grove will escape with a 6-5 victory. What a fourth quarter, Dan.
Wow, what a game.
Yeah.
What a game. I mean, we saw a tale of two cities for about 46, 44 minutes. We saw some really good defensive ball, and all of a sudden, explosion of offense. Back and forth, back and forth. Both teams acquitted themselves well. This is as good a lacrosse game as I've watched in a long time, Steve.
Yeah, and, Scanlon's goal, Rory Scanlon across the middle, a terrific shot. Keel going down in the middle late to tie it. 3 goals in the final minute. 4 goals in the final minute 38 in this game, and Maple Grove wins it 6-5. Crimson go to 9-1 overall, 8-1 in conference play. Rogers falls to 6-3, 5-2 in conference play, but Rogers will leave here and they go to take on Centennial at home on Wednesday night with a lot of confidence, but a feeling, I'm sure, that one got away.
Yeah, that one got away. And Armstrong, it wasn't quite that way. It was 10-7. But this is one where they'll look back and go, yep, we could have had this one. But, yeah, I can't fault, Strober or any of the goaltending and Dion and Rogers. It was really good all game. But, unfortunately, the game lasts 48 minutes, not 46,
Maple Grove on the road at Champlain Park on Wednesday night. It's been a lot of fun. Josh Steinkopf gets the opening goal of the game, gets the game winner with 7 seconds remaining. It's been a lot of fun to see you, Dan Ficken, as always. Great job by the CCX crew. I'm Steve Thompson. It was a good one tonight. It was a great one tonight. Maple Grove beats Rogers 6-5. Good night.